sparking me to a holy trail. I climb where the cliffs resound, their rhythm surging in my core. They kneel to Babylon's dull weight, I chase where sacred whiffs restore. Blaze of just peak sets me free, past the dark to eternity. Rasta fire roars, no cage to tame, lost in a mist that fuels the flame. The shadows break as I soar bright, wrapped in a scent that lifts my fight. Each puff a shout, I'm crowned in glee, irie with jazz infinity. Winds whip across the cracks, a blast of nectar floods my veins. Pulse ignites the mountain's heart, a heady call that breaks all chains. They scrabble for Babylon's cold dust, I dance where smoky coils ascend. The heights explode in vibrant praise, a swooning rush that Jah extends. The blaze of just peak sets me free, past the dark to eternity. Rasta fire roars, no cage to tame, lost in a mist that fuels the flame. The shadows break as I soar bright, wrapped in a scent that lifts my fight. Each puff a shout, I'm crowned in glee, irie with jazz infinity. So I vibe where Jah's summit comes, letting the blaze consume their walls. Steep in the spark, I rise so bold, under a sky where joys unfold. Letting the blaze consume their walls. Steeped in the spark, I rise so bold, under his sky where joys unfold. Cushions, hilltop shock, moonlight spills a silver sheen. Silk haze drifts up slow, lulls me to just serene. Soil hums a soft pulse, rhythm calms my core. They chase dead stacks, I glide on fumes that soar. Breeze of Rasta hut lifts me light to just delight. Irie ease flows, no binds grip, with freeze my trip. Noise melts, I drift far, sense just star. Breath's peace I chill, in his calm I spill. Crickets hum in starry dark, spice puff sparks my soul. Hill sways a mellow beat, lulling vibe makes whole. They grab dry scraps, I sail on smoke's embrace. Hush sings jazz grace, dreamy lift I chase. Breeze of Rasta hut lifts me light to jazz delight. Irie ease flows, no binds grip, with freeze my trip. Noise melts, I drift far, sense just star. Breath's peace I chill, in his calm I spill. I rest in Jah shack, haze freeze my lap. In breeze, I'm still, in his love I thrill. Ay 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 ay. frees my lock in breeze. I'm still in his love I feel. Oh, oh, oh. Oh. Higher, higher. Higher, higher. Higher, higher, higher. I rest in Josh's shop. Haze freeze my luck in breeze. I'm still in his love I thrill.
Grasses ripple on the knoll, a golden dust paints the open sweet. Oh, sweet. A curl of velvet smoke ascends, luring me to a vision deep. Vision deep. I stand where the earth beats true, its rhythm flowing through my bones. Oh, they chase their hollow piles, I glide where heady scents atone. Oh, flame of jazz rise, sparks my soul, past the din to a Rasta gold. A Rasta gold. Irie vibe soar, no binds to break, lost in a whiff that makes me quake. That makes me quake. Clamor falls as I climb high, wrapped in a glow where spirits fly. Each breath a burst, I'm free to blaze, crowned in a rush of endless praise. Breezes dance across the plain, a puff of musk ignites my stride. Ignites my stride. A pulse thrums soft beneath the stars, a giddy wave I won't deny. I won't deny. They hoard their fading scraps, I drift where smoky trails unfold. The hush ignites with sacred fire, a swooning lift that jaw uphold. Oh, flame of jazz rise, sparks my soul, past the din to a Rasta gold. A Rasta gold. Irie vibe soar, no binds to break, lost in a whiff that makes me quake. Glamour falls as I climb high, wrapped in a glow where spirits fly. Each breath a burst, I'm free to blaze, crowned in a rush of endless praise. So I vibe where jazz winds blow, letting the flame outshine their show. Steeped in the haze, I stand so bold, under his stars where dreams take hold.
Embers glowing strong, night wraps symposium, soft haze pearls up quick. Just sweet strum play hums a warm beat. Rhythm soothes my heart. They chase dead stags, I glide on fumes that part. Warmth of Rasta heart lifts me free to Jah's decree. The irie glow sways, no binds hold, with calms my soul. Noise fades, I drift near, sense just cheer. Breath's ease, I rest, in His peace I'm blessed. Logs crackle in dim light, spice puff sparks my ease. A gentle vibe, lull in rush I see. They grab dry scraps, I sail on smoke soft trail. Hush sings jazz grace, dreamy lip won't fade. To Jah's decree, irie glow sways, no binds hold, with calms my soul. Noise fades, I drift near, sense just cheer. I'm blessed. I chill by just flame, haze freeze my claim. In warmth I'm still, in His love I feel. Flowers sway at dawn, a sea of colors sparks the breeze. A curl of lush vaporizes, reeling me to a joyful tea. I strike where the petals pulse, their rhythm humming in my soul. They chase a fleeting shine, I soar where heady fumes unroll. Glow of jazz meadow lifts me high, past the noise to a Rasta sky. Irie flames leave no ties to hold, lost in a whiff that's pure and bold. The clamor drops as I take wing, wrapped in a scent where praises sing. Each breath a spark, I'm set to fly, crowned in a rush that won't pass by. Blossoms nod in morning light, a puff of spice ignites my chest. A beat rolls through the open field, a giddy surge that feels the best. They grab for empty stacks, I glide where smoky trails ignite. The calm erupts in sacred vibes, a swooning lift to Jah's delight. Glow take wing, wrapped in a scent where praises sing. Each breath a spark, I'm set to fly, crowned in a rush that won't pass by. So I dance where just flowers bloom, letting the glow chase off the gloom. Wreath in the haze, I stand so free, under his light I'm meant to be.
Tugging me to a trance so dim. I wait where the mud beats slow, its pulse a hum beneath my tread. They grab for fleeting shine, I sway where giddy fumes are bred. To a quiet sky, bliss flows free, no knots to bind, lost in a mist that frees my mind. Din slips off as I rise clear, steeped in a scent that draws me near. Ignites my stride, a ripple chants beneath the reeds, a heady lure I can't subside. They hoard their brittle stacks, I drift where smoky strands take hold. The peace unfolds its grace, a swooning balm that warms the cold. Oh, haze of the marsh pulls me high, past the clank to a quiet sky. Bliss flows free, no knots to bind, lost in a mist that frees my mind. As I rise clear, steeped in a scent that draws me near. Each whiff a lift, I'm swept to glide, free in a calm where dreams abide.
At dusk, a crimson sky melts into sand. A wisp of velvet fumes takes wing, guiding me to a higher land. I stroll where the tides keep time, their pulse alive within my chest. They hunt for hollow gains, I rise where giddy scents attest. Spark of Joshua lights my way, past the din to a brighter day. Rasta joy burns, no bounds to break, lost in a haze that makes me shake. The chatter falls as I climb free, steeped in a whiff that sets sets my glee. Each breath ablaze, I'm swept to soar. Irie in a vibe I can't ignore. Seashells gleam in fading light. A gust of nectar stirs my core. A rhythm flows from ocean's edge. A heady rush, I'm craving more. They cling to piles that fade. I glide where smoky strands unfold. The quiet lifts in sacred waves. A swooning fire that Jah beholds. Spark of Jah shore lights my way. Past the din to a brighter day. Rasta joy burns, no bounds to break. Lost in a haze that makes me shake. The shadow falls as I climb free, steeped in a whiff that sets my glee. Each breath ablaze, I'm swept to soar. Irie in a vibe I can't ignore.
By a cool stream, dawn glow soft and low. Sweet haze drifts up fast, pulls me to just flow. Soil hums a calm beat, rhythm soothes my mind. They chase dull stacks, I glide on fumes so kind. Sway of stream, shade lifts me free to Rasta glee. Irie calm flow, no binds hold, which sparks my soul. Noise drops, I drift far, sense just star. Breaths ease, I chill, in his peace I fill. Sprigs bend in light breeze, spice puff wakes my core. Brook sings a soft vibe, giddy ease I adore. They grab dead scraps, I sail on smoke's embrace. Hush blooms jaws light, lulling lift I trace. Sway of stream, shade lifts me free to Rasta glee. Irie calm flows, no binds hold, which sparks my soul. Noise drops, I drift far, sense just star. Breath sees, I chill, in his peace I fill. I rest by just stream, haze frees my dream. In shade I'm light, in his calm delight.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Moonlight dances on the river, ripples glow in a silver trance. A wisp of luscious smoke unfolds, guiding me to Jah's expanse. I sit where the waters hum, their rhythm vibing through my soul. They bow to Babylon's false glow.
I drift where heady fumes console. Vapors of Zion's flow raise me tall, past the chains to a righteous call. I revive spark, no yoke to bear, lost in a haze that lifts my care. The bustle fades as I sail free, steeped in a scent where Jah's decree. Each whiff a chant, I'm set to soar, bound for a peace forevermore. Willows sway in the night's embrace, a gust of balm ignites my breath. A pulse runs deep beneath the stream, a giddy rush that conquers death. They hoard the dross Babylon weaves, I glide where smoky strands ignite. The stillness sings of Jah's own grace, a swooning lift through sacred light. Vapors of Zion's flow raise me tall, past the chains to a righteous call. I revive spark, no yoke to bear, lost in a whiff that lifts my care. The bustle fades as I sail free, steeped in a scent where Jah's decree. Each whiff a chant, I'm set to soar, bound for a peace forevermore. So I rest where Jah's rivers wind, letting the vapors free my mind. Reaped in the flow, I stand so true, under his stars I'm born anew. Yeah, 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 oh, 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 yeah, yeah, yeah. Vapors of Zion's flow raise me tall, past the chains to a righteous call. I revive spark, no yoke to bear, lost in a haze that lifts my care. The bustle fades as I sail free, steeped in a scent where Jah's decree. Each whiff a chant, I'm set to soar, bound for a peace forevermore.
Crackle in the village night, shadows dance on faces near. A wisp of heady smoke takes wing, stirring me to a vibe sincere. I sway where the drum beats call, their rhythm pulsing through the crowd. They chase their lifeless horde, I drift where fragrant fumes enshroud. Glow of Jah's fire lights my way, past the fray to a Rasta day. Irie warmth spreads, no chains to fight, lost in a whiff that feels so right. The clamor dims as I rise tall, wrapped in a scent where Jah's love calls. Each breath a spark, I'm free to share, bound in a bliss that fills the air. Embers pop in the festive haze, a puff of spice ignites our cheer. A rhythm binds the circle tight, a giddy rush that draws us near. They cling to barren stacks, I glide where smoky oils unite. The night unfolds in sacred joy, swooning lift by Jah's own light. Glow of Jah's fire lights my way, past the fray to a Rasta day. Irie warmth spreads, no chains to fight, lost in a whiff that feels so right. The clamor dims as I rise tall, wrapped in a scent where Jah's love calls. Each breath a spark, I'm free to share, bound in a bliss that fills the air. So I jam where Jah's flames soar, letting the glow outshine their lore. Steeped in the haze, I stand as one, under his stars where hearts are one.
drift of lakes glow eases me to Rasta peace. Irie hush blooms, no ties bind, whiff soothes my mind. Noise fades, I float free, sense Jah's decree. Breaths calm, I rest, in his bliss I'm blessed. Ripples gleam in moon's kiss, nectar uplifts my soul. Lake hums a mellow vibe, lulling rush keeps me whole. They grab dry scraps, I sail on smoke's soft waves. Stillness sings Jah's grace, dreamy ease I crave. Drift of lakes glow eases me to Rasta peace. Irie hush blooms, no ties bind, whiff soothes my mind. Noise fades, I float free, sense Jah's decree. Breaths calm, I rest, in his bliss I'm blessed. I chill by Jah's lake, haze frees my ache. In glow I'm still, in his calm I thrill.
Palms sway in the tropic dusk, a velvet warmth hugs the leafy sprawl. A coil of sweet haze drifts up, chanting me to Zion's sacred call. Lounge where the roots vibe deep, their rhythm pulsing through my bones. They kneel to Babylon's cold lure, I rise where fragrant fumes intone. Mists of Jah's garden lift me high, past the lies to a Rasta sky. Freedom flows, no chains to dread, lost in a whiff that clears my head. The grind burns out as I float wide, wrapped in a scent where truth abides. Each breath a hymn, I'm set to glide, irie in a love that won't subside. Vines drip with evening dew, a puff of nectar sparks my inner flame. A rhythm throbs beneath the green, a heady pull that stakes its claim. They chase the glitter, Babylon spins, I sway where smoky trails ascend. The calm ignites a righteous spark, a swooning peace that Jah defends. Mists of Jah's garden lift me high, past the lies to a Rasta sky. Freedom flows, no chains to dread, lost in a whiff that clears my head. The grind burns out as I float wide, wrapped in a scent where truth abides. Each breath a hymn, I'm set to glide, irie in a love that won't subside. Whoa, then. So I chill where Jah's roots grow, letting the mists unravel Babylon show. Steeped in the haze I stand so free, under his canopy I'm meant to be.
Don't and shimmer
lift, I'm free in just serenity. Cactus sways in cool air, zest puff wakes my heart. Stars pulse a gentle vibe, giddy rush to play my part. They clutch dead scraps, I sail on smoke that lights my way. Stillness sings just grace, swooning ease in night's array. Mist of night sands lifts me clear to a Rasta sphere. Irie calm blooms, no ties hold, whiff sparks my soul. Noise drops low, I glide far, scent where truths are. Breaths a lift, I'm free in just serenity. So I chill on just dunes, haze breaks their tunes. Steeped in calm I stand in a starlit land. Noise drops low, I glide far, scent where truths are. Breaths a lift, I'm free in just serenity. So I chill on jazz dunes, haze breaks their tunes. Steeped in calm I stand in a starlit land.
Rises from crashing waves, a rainbow arcs where waters roar. A swirl of spiced vapor spins, lifting me to a sacred lore. I perch where the cliffs beat strong, their rhythm pulsing in my blood. They scrap for fleeting toys, I dive where heady fumes flood. Surge of just fall sets me free, past the grind to a Rasta glee. Irie blaze leaps, no ropes to bind, lost in a mist that frees my mind. The clamor cracks as I take flight, wrapped in a scent that burns so bright. Each whiff a thrill, I'm swept to soar, crowned in a vibe that shakes the core. Vines cling tight to rugged stone, a gust of nectar sparks my soul. A rhythm thunders through the spray, a giddy rush that makes me whole. They pile their worthless stacks, I glide where smoky trails ignite. The hush ignites with holy chants, a swooning wave of Jah's own light. Surge of Jah's fall sets me free, past the grind to a Rasta glee. Irie blaze leaps, no ropes to bind, lost in a mist that frees my mind. The clamor cracks as I take flight, wrapped in a scent that burns so bright. Each whiff a thrill, I'm swept to soar, crowned in a vibe that shakes the core. So I dance where Jah's waters sing, letting the surge outshine their sting. Wreathed in the haze, I stand so high, under his roar where spirits fly.
lover's bed. Moonlight weaves a dreamy glow. Soft haze curls up slow, pulls me where calm rivers flow. Sand hums a mellow beat, rhythm eases all my care. They seek dead stacks, I glide on fumes so rare. Vibe of moonlit drift lifts me light to Rasta night. Irie peace sways, no bind, stay with melts my frame. Noise fades, I float wide, scent holds just tight. Breath's balm, I chill, in his calm I'm still. Breeze skims the dry stream, nectar's puff soothes my soul. Stars sing a gentle hum, giddy ease makes me whole. They grab dry scraps, I drift on smoke's archway. Quiet blooms, just grace, lulling lift I crave. Vibe of moonlit drift lifts me light to Rasta night. I read peace ways, no bind, stay with melts my frame. Noise fades, I float wide, scent holds just tight. Breath's balm, I chill, is calm, I'm still.
Stars twinkle over swaying stalks, a velvet night hugs the open land. A wisp of balmy haze takes flight, reeling me to a sacred stand. I walk where the grains pull soft, their rhythm vibing through my heart. They hunt for barren gains, I glide where heady fumes impart. Drift of jazz field lights me up, past the noise to a Rasta cup. Irie sparks fly, no ties to chain, lost in a whiff that heals the pain. The bustle fades as I rise wide, wrapped in a scent where hopes abide. Each breath a lift, I'm free to shine, crowned in a rush that's pure divine. Winds weave through the amber rose, a puff of spice ignites my core. A beat hums low beneath the stars, a giddy surge I can't ignore. They grab at crumbling stacks I store, where smoky coils entwine. The calm explodes in holy vibes, a swooning blaze that Jah designs. Drift of jazz field lights me up, past the noise to a Rasta cup. Irie sparks fly, no ties to chain, lost in a whiff that heals the pain. The bustle fades as I rise wide, wrapped in a scent where hope survives. Each breath a lift, I'm free to shine, crowned in a rush that's pure divine. Oh, oh, oh. So I vibe where just stars align, letting the drift unravel their line. Steeped in the haze, I stand
its rhythm soothing through my frame. They grab for empty gains. I glide where heady fumes reclaim. Whiff of jazzy art sets me still, past the noise to a Rasta will. Irie peace flows, no ties to mend, lost in a scent where cares descend. The racket fades as I breathe slow, wrapped in a glow that Jah bestow. Each puff a balm, I'm free to rest, held in a calm where I'm blessed. Their huts stand firm in starlit shade. A puff of nectar warms my soul. A beat sways soft beneath the dark, a quiet rush that keeps me whole. They chase their crumbling stacks, I drift where smoky coils unwind. The silence blooms with sacred ease, a soothing lift that Jah designed. A whiff of jazzy art sets me still, past the noise to a Rasta will. Irie peace flows, no ties to mend, lost in a scent where cares descend. The racket fades as I breathe slow, wrapped in a glow that Jah bestow. Each puff a balm, I'm free to rest, held in a calm where I'm blessed.
Reflects in peace. A wisp of honey smoke drifts near, stirring me to a sweet release. I stand where the ripples sing, their rhythm flowing through my veins. They chase their empty hoard, I climb where heady fumes sustain. Flare of Jah's lake lights me up, past the din to a Rasta cup. Irie glow sparks, no bonds to fade, lost in a haze where dreams are made. The noise unwinds as I soar clear, wrapped in a scent that holds me dear. Each breath a lift, I'm free to glide, crowned in a rush where joys collide. My stride, a beat pulses through the calm, a giddy wave I can't hide. They clutch at crumbling gains, I float where smoky coils ascend. The quiet blooms with sacred vibes, the swooning spark that Jah will send. Flare of Jah's lake lights me up, past the din to a Rasta cup. Irie glow sparks, no bonds to fade, lost in a haze where dreams are made. The noise unwinds as I soar clear, wrapped in a scent that holds me dear. Each breath a lift, I'm free to glide, crowned in a rush where joys collide. Steeped in the mist, I rise so bold under his sky where hearts unfold. drifts in quiet glow. A ribbon of musk floats near, a dizzy spell that starts to grow. I pace where the winds converse, their voices stitching night to day. They grope for hollow prizes, I lean where fragrant drifts hold sway. Shimmer of the void calls me out, past the storm to a silent shout. Elation swirls, no bounds to chain, spinning in a mist arcane. The tumult shrinks as I take wing, bathed in a fume that makes me sing. Each puff a key, I'm lost in flight, swept by a rush of pure delight. The stones exhale a primal breath, a coil of aroma floods the scene. A ripple stirs the undercurrent, a heady pull so wild and keen. They scrap for crumbs of fleeting worth, I drift where scented trails ignite. The void unfolds a mystic hum, a swooning tide through endless night. Shimmer of the void calls me out, past the storm to a silent shout. Elation swirls, no bounds to chain, spinning in a mist arcane. The tumult shrinks as I take wing, bathed in a fume that makes me sing. Each puff a key, I'm lost in flight, swept by a rush of pure delight. A perfume web through starlit dust, a pulse invites me far and deep, unshackled from their restless heat. Shimmer of the void calls me out, past the storm to a silent shout. Elation swirls, no bounds to chain, spinning in a mist arcane. The tumult shrinks as I take wing, bathed in a fume that makes me sing. Each puff a key, I'm lost in flight, swept by a rush of pure delight. Lights up the green, a puff of silken haze ascends, pulling me to a vivid scene. I tread where the ferns beat low, their rhythm coursing through my frame. They grab for fading spoils, I sail where heady fumes proclaim. Rush of jazz canopies sweeps me wide, past the fray to a Rasta tide. Irie light flares, no ties to seize, lost in a whiff that brings me ease. The clamor melts as I rise bold, wrapped in a scent where truths unfold. Each breath a lift, I'm free to roam, crowned in a vibe that feels like home. Moss clings soft to ancient bark, a swirl of spice ignites my soul. A pulse hums deep within the shade, a giddy spark that makes me whole. They hoard their brittle wares, I glide where smoky trails take flight. The hush erupts in sacred chants, a swooning blaze through jazz on light. Rush of jazz canopies sweeps me wide, past the fray to a Rasta tide. Irie light flares, no ties to seize, lost in a whiff that brings me ease. The
glamour melts as I rise bold, wrapped in a scent where truths unfold. Each breath a lift, I'm free to roam, crowned in a vibe that feels like home. So I sway where gyrates fall, letting the rush outshine their call. Steeped in the haze, I stand so free, under his green eternity. Rush of jazz canopy sweeps me wide, past the fray to a Rasta tide. Irie light flares, no ties to seize, lost in a whiff that brings me ease. The glamour melts as I rise bold, wrapped in a scent where truths unfold. Each breath a lift, I'm free to roam, crowned in a vibe that feels like home. Forest fringe, rays burst in golden fire. Rich haze spins up quick, sparks me to jazz desire. Leaves pulse with raw beat, rhythm fuels my stride. They hunt vein stacks, I soar on fumes that guide. Flash of dawn's edge fires me free to Rasta spree. Irie blaze pops, no chains cling, whiff lifts my wing. Glamour fades, I sail bold, scent holds jazz bold. Breaths kick, I fly, in his light I thrive. Vines gleam in warm glow, zest puff wakes my core. Woods hum a fierce vibe, giddy rush I adore. They grab dry scraps, I glide on smoke, sweet call. Dawn flares just spark, soon and lift won't fall. Flash of dawn's edge fires me free to Rasta spree. Irie blaze pops, no chains cling, whiff lifts my wing. Glamour fades, I sail bold, scent holds jazz gold. Breaths kick, I fly, in his light I thrive. So I jam on jazz dawn, haze burns their scorn. Steeped in spark I shine, in his glow divine.
Dust swirls on the red road, sunrise paints a fiery streak. A wisp of tangy haze takes hold, lifting me to a mystic peak. I stride where the path hums free, its rhythm buzzing in my stride. The grab for lifeless loot, I soar where heady fumes provide. Pulse of jazz trail fires my soul, past the clutter to a Rasta goal. Irie rush leaps, no knots to tie, lost in a whiff that hits the sky. The noise collapses as I break free, wrapped in a scent that carries me. Each breath a jolt, I'm set to vibe, ground in a buzz where hearts revive. Palms lean over the clay track, a puff of zest ignites my spark. A beat beat rolls bold beneath the dawn, a giddy lift through morning's arc. They hoard their fading scraps, I glide where smoky coils inspire. The air ignites with sacred zest, a swooning flame of Jah's desire. Pulse of Jah's trail fires my soul, past the clutter to a Rasta goal. Irie rush leaps, no knots to tie, lost in a whiff that hits the sky. The noise collapses as I break free, wrapped in a scent that carries me. Each breath a jolt, I'm set to vibe, grounded in a buzz where hearts revive, revive. So I jam where Jah's path wins, letting the pulse outrun their binds. Steeped in the haze, I stand so free, under his dawn where I'm meant to be. So I jam where Jah's path wins, letting the pulse outrun their binds. Steeped in the haze, I stand so free, under his dawn where I'm meant to be. Creeps across the plains, a gentle spark lights up the dawn. A trace of fragrant wind rolls in, urging me to wander on. The soil breathes beneath my toes, a steady thrum keeps me whole. They hunt for fleeting crowns, but I seek a quieter goal. Tides of the calm sweep me along, over the racket to where I belong. Peace runs deep, no fences to mend, strong in the glow that won't bend. The clamor dies as I float away, held in a stillness that lights my day. With every beat I claim my ground, lost in a freedom so profound. Thick along the ridge, a subtle scent stirs the air. A low pulse rumbles through, drawing me from despair. They hoard their spoils in the haze, but I slip past their grasp. The hush unfolds its grace, leading me to what lasts. Tides of the calm sweep me along, over the to where I belong. Peace runs deep, no fences to mend, strong in the glow that won't bend. The clamor dies as I float away, held in a stillness that lights my day. With every beat I claim my ground, lost in a freedom so profound. Calm, sweep me along, over the racket to where I belong. Peace runs deep, no fences to mend,
strong in the glow that won't bend. The clamor dies as I float away, held in a stillness that lights my day. With every beat I claim my ground, lost in a freedom so profound.